right. Seriously, that intro never fails to make me smile. Well, the number 23 Jayhawk women's tennis team suffered their first loss on the season Friday against number 21 Wichita State. But the ladies bounced back big on Sunday, sweeping number 46 New Mexico. Before Friday, the Jayhawks had a 3-week break, which is one of the factors head coach Todd Chapman attributes Friday's loss to. Now that, my friends, is hard to do. Go 3 weeks without actually playing.
It is. It is really hard. They were rusty. Their service games, coach said that it wasn't really anything they were doing differently, but their service game was off the entire day on Friday, and it came back on Sunday. Okay. And you could see that in New Mexico was really outside of the lines for the court, whereas on Friday, Wichita State was a couple feet inside the court, anticipating slower and weaker serves.
Sure. That makes sense. Now Sunday, New Mexico, those girls they're some of the hardest hitting girls I've ever seen. Even doubles and singles play.
Absolutely.
Both of them. And we got some highlights for that show too.
So here we have doubles. They absolutely dominated the doubles. They were quick matches. Summer Collins and here we see Rechigova hitting the nice winner. And it was just all over doubles was just a dominating performance. Oh, yeah. Really quick.
And see, the thing that works with Collins and Cardona is that Collins is like 6 foot, holy crap. And Cardona is so small, so either way, they have it covered. It's just they balance each other out.
Exactly. And then moving on to the singles match, here's Yannette Koch. She had a tough battle. She lost the first set and battled back. Smith Hinton here, however, she dominated.
Well, she started off a little bit slow too, and I think the thing with her is that she wasn't recognizing the short shots, you know?
Yeah.
They all were really close, and it was
the
coach afterwards, he said that, they swept, but could have easily gone either way. And every single match was like that. I mean, you could see by the end of the day they were all pretty tired because every single match went pretty far into it, and it was a really long day for all of them. And so that was props to them for being prepared to kind of finish everything out like that.
And Smith Hinton had this challenge right here. She seriously was everywhere, just everywhere. Stuck her racket out, hit some of the best shots I've ever seen.
Yeah, she moves extremely well, which is something Summer Collins. Summer Collins is 6'2", but she doesn't move as well as a Smith Hinton. So when they're on the court, or when Smith Hinton's on the court, she runs really well and gets points, but Summer Collins
props to Summer for finishing out after they had already known that they won, and to come out and still have energy and to play strong and come out with a win after it had already been decided.
Cardona too, because Summer and Cardona came out the last 2 matches, and Summer dominated her match, won it very, very quickly and easily, and then Cardona lost the first set and battled back. So they swept, but they were all tough matches.
And it would be easy for her to, after losing that first set, to kind of sit back and be like, we've already won, but to come back and win that.
It shows the
even
resilience.
though it was like, everyone was waiting, she was the last one to come back and finish strong. Shows a lot of their mental toughness that they
and especially to bounce back after Friday, because
Exactly.
Cardona lost, Koch and Hinton both won. But Rechigova lost as well.
Yeah, Rechigova won the first set, and then she couldn't do anything in the second set, and she lost all of her energy. She had no momentum. She didn't enjoy playing the game, like her coach said, and she lost that match. And that happened several times for these players. It happened with Summer Collins too. So it was huge for them to go out and get these tough wins after such a letdown on Friday for the win on Sunday.
And all these girls look to Chapman. Just look up to him. And it's one of my favorite things to see in sports is an athlete just purely having this connection with your coach and knowing no matter what, this guy's got my back, he's going to tell me what I need to know, and we're going to get this thing done.
Well, they're all so young. They're freshmen and sophomores mostly.
And they had successful freshman seasons.
Exactly.
Yes. Cardona is the only senior.
Exactly.
And by chance, she's the smallest one on the team.
Yeah.
And to be young and to have the mental toughness that a lot of the girls as a team have. And I think that shows, a team culture because they're all very supportive of each other as well. I think that's something that's really unique with them. And you see them playing in the middle of their match and cheering for girls all the way across the court. So that's really I think a mental toughness comes so much more far into play than just pure talent that they all have.
Yeah, and they always have so much energy. They're always, not always, but they're usually smiling, because they weren't really smiling on Friday. But they have a lot of energy, and they really enjoy playing tennis. And that's where they're so confident most of the time.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell it wears out their opponents too. To see them, be really full of energy, really excited, cheering for their teammates. That is wearing on opponents, and you could see that the New Mexico was getting frustrated really, really easily.
And I think that's one of their strategies that they play to also. But I can't wait to see them play again. That was fun catching back up on tennis. Anyway, coming up, we catch up with the KU baseball and softball team and their performances over the weekend. So keep it right here, folks. The Playmakers are coming back.